Hello and welcome to AAA Reviews. I'm Alex and today I am going to be bringing you Series 6 of the Toybiz X-Men. If you haven't already, please hit a like, please hit subscribe, please turn on notifications and please share with your friends to help this channel grow. A big thank you to all my subscribers. We're up to 65, which is awesome. Hopefully I'm helping you, or it's just you find it interesting, the prices in today's values for these figures, or maybe you're still collecting and you're on the hunt, so it's helpful in that respect, or maybe you've got them all already and it's just nice to know what people are asking for and to give you a rough idea of values in 2021. So with that said, let's jump straight in to this review. As always, I want to give a big thanks to X-Men creators and my good friend Nate. Unfortunately today I only have prices for the UK and the US, as I was unable to get prices from Canada because my good friend Nate was probably really busy. So we're going to just do the UK and US prices today. But this is a really good series of figures that came out, so hopefully you'll enjoy this video. So straight off we have the Silver Samurai, and he is really cool in all this chrome looking colour. He has a removable helmet. He was in the animated TV series. There was a whole episode where Wolverine has to stop him and his gang in a little local village. It's really cool. He's also really prevalent in comic books. He comes with this really cool sword, and if you haven't seen it already, I did do a comparison video with this one and the new Hasbro's Legend version. So if you want to trawl through my videos and check that out, I go into a lot of detail about the Silver Samurai. The Silver Samurai, what would you look to pay? Well, if you're in the US, the average price for the Silver Samurai is $25. And if you're in the UK, the average price at this time when we did our search came in at 35 UK pounds. Loose in the US we found him for just $6, but that was without accessories. And in the UK loose I could find him for $12 with no £12 with no accessories. And I think for that kind of asking price of £12, he should have his sword and his helmet. This series here, this particular series was released in 1994. So there are 6 today that I'll be showing you. Next up, it's Morph, and a fun fact about Morph, he hadn't appeared in any comics. He appeared in the animated TV series first and then later on appeared in comic books. Let's take a look at this guy. He comes with 3 removable heads because of course Morph changes into different, he can morph into any other character, a bit like Mystique. I really like this character, and I also really like this figure. I never had this one as a child, but he is absolutely awesome. What would you look to pay in 2021? Well, for Morph in the US, the average price is $25, and in the UK, the average price is £45. So it's a lot of difference between the UK and the US there on your average price. Loose, I was unable to find a loose price for the UK. I wasn't able to find any loose examples. I'm going to say though, if you do look for him loose, it's going to be difficult to find him with all 3 heads. So you may want to try and find him sealed new. In the US, I was able to find examples, or X-Men creators was, and he came in at $22. The highest price in the US was $54.55. But this is a great figure and one you'll really want to add to your collection if you can find him. Next up we've got Hank McCoy, Beast, and he has this really cool feature where if I just bring him in there like for that, he does like a backflip and he comes with that cool sort of bar accessory. A really good figure, and a fun fact, I paid just £5 UK for him like many years ago, and I got him locally. I just had to go to someone's house like an advertisement and pick him up. So maybe in the comments today you could let me know what your cheapest or one of your greatest, cheapest finds of these figures would be, because I always find that really interesting. But yeah, £5 is all I paid. What is he worth today? Well, in the US the average price of Beast comes in at $30, and the average price in the UK, he comes in at 35 UK pounds. In the US, the average loose price is $20, and unfortunately I was unable to find an example in the UK of him loose today on my search. However, I would say with his accessory you should be looking to pay for this particular beast around £10. I've also done another video which was one of my first ever YouTube videos, if you want to go check it out, where I compared this beast to the new Hasbro beast. So if you've got time, go take a look at one of my old, I won't say amateur because I'm not going to claim to be a professional YouTuber just yet, but you can definitely look at one of my first ever videos that I did where I go into a lot of detail comparing the two. He looks just like his animated TV counterpart for sure. A really good looking beast, and they got the size and proportion really well, I feel, as opposed to some of the Toybiz figures. They never always got them quite right. In fact, many of the ones in this series look just like they're animated. In fact, all of them look like their animated counterparts, so that's really cool. Next up, we've got Random, a really cool looking figure. Even has a, if I spin that to the side so you can get it, he's got tattoos, really cool sort of details. And his gimmick is he fires these missiles. You can store 2 either side, and the one in the middle he'll fire out. He was in the animated TV series, and he isn't too difficult to find really. He comes up quite often, so that's always a good thing if you're looking for this figure. The average price in the States, he comes in at $20, and in the UK the average price is 32 UK pounds. The highest we found him in the States for was only £25, although the highest, $25, sorry, and the highest we found him in the UK for was £51, and I'm going to say that's a little bit too high, especially when you can find examples for around the 32, 35 mark. Loose, the lowest price was $8 in the US. Loose, I mean, that's incredible. That was posted, really good price. And loose in the UK, he comes in at around 18 UK pounds. I'm going to say that's a little bit high for a loose Random. You could probably, if you just wait your time with all toy hunting, find them a bit cheaper than that, more around the £10 mark. But it's again, you want to get those 2 missile accessories, so it's going to be a little bit tricky, but it does happen. They do come up. Next up, we've got Trevor Fitzroy, the evil Trevor Fitzroy, who uses power to create portals through time to elude the authorities. A really cool figure, and he comes with this really cool sort of gimmick where you can attach this kind of armor to him. Price wise for Trevor Fitzroy, well, in the US the average price is $26, and in the UK the average price is £29. Loose with no accessories, so without the armor, he came in at $7 in the US, and again in the UK without the armor sort of accessories, he came in at 10 UK pounds. So if you want you can get him loose, but if you want the accessories, it's more than likely you're going to have to buy him new. There's bound to be someone that will pop one up at some point with the accessories if it's loose that you're looking for, but it's going to be, again, a little bit more tricky. Next, we've got the robot Wolverine Albert, the 6th edition. You may have already seen my Wolverine special video where he came up in that one. He's really cool. If you squeeze his legs together, his gimmick is his arms pop off and you can replace them with those really cool metal arms. Yeah, and he looks just like Wolverine. A really cool fig. Price wise for Albert, the average price in the US when we did price searches today came in at $27, and in the UK the average price for him at the moment, and I found 2 examples on the big selling page selling site eBay, was 30 UK pounds. I also found some sold examples, so I'm going to say 30 UK pounds is about where he's at the moment. Of course, all these prices are always subject to change because they kind of just do. Some people put them up a lot more, are asking a lot more for them. Doesn't mean they'll necessarily get it. Some people put them up for bids, and so they don't always reach like what I would say the average price is. You can get them at a bargain, and sometimes they just sort of settle around that middle ground. That kind of, like with this example, would be around £30. So that's where these prices, you know, they do fluctuate. You can get them cheaper. I hope you do. Never overpay. You don't want to be paying too much, because there's a lot of these to collect. Loose Albert is between $14 and $15 in the US with his accessories, as in his extra arms, and in the UK I found in a loose example for 20 UK pounds. So hopefully that has itched that Toybiz itch this week, and helped you guys in your search for these figures. Or if you're not even searching for them, it's just give you a bit of nostalgia. Maybe you had some of these as a kid. I know it always makes me think back to my childhood when I have these figures, you know, when I'm around these figures. Just an interesting thing I found this week, which was a Trevor Fitzroy, as you can see on screen now, with a Beast card going for a crazy amount of money of £160 plus import charges if you were to buy it in the UK. I'm going to say these are not stamps. Yes, there are card mistakes, but I don't think these figures, you know, should command that kind of price. But then some collectors do go crazy for them, so it's just one of those things. Next week I'll be bringing you some more toy figures for review, some more pricing. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and good luck searching for that toy gold.